Hi everybody, welcome back to Prison Wave Diaries. I normally try to get these videos out over the weekend, usually on Saturday. This weekend was insanely crazy. I mean, this whole week was crazy. So I unfortunately am running quite a bit later than I would like to, but here we are. Um, Main thing was work. Um, Worked I worked over 50 hours last week, so um, didn't exactly have a lot of free time just because of that. I mean, during the week, I don't even usually get keep up with things like laundry or dishes or anything like that because we've been working 10-hour days from 12:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. usually. So um, I'm working like crazy. So that was the biggest thing. Um, Saturday, um, Saturday, I went into work for a little bit. I spent some time at home just kind of relaxing a little bit because, of course, I hadn't had a chance to do that all week. And then I went and spent some time with my mom and made a sympathy card for one of my coworkers whose mom passed away last week. So, Alan, if you get a chance to watch this, I'm so sorry for your loss, and I know that she meant a lot to you. Um, Yesterday, Sunday, did go to see Jeremy, went to see the hubby. Um, it's been almost a month, so I was really excited to do that. He's doing great. He's, in a great mood. He looks well. Um, I always feel like he's a calming presence for me. So, when I go there and I get a hug and we get to talk in person, with my anxieties really high, it brings me down. So he's a very calming presence for me, and we complement each other really well. And so we had a nice visit. So I drove an hour and a half to see him for 2 hours, and then I drove an hour and a half home. And then my son wanted to go to another nearby, relatively nearby city and see my ex-husband's mom, who's kind of like a second grandma to him. And so once I got home, ran to the bathroom, we got him and the dog packed up in the car and drove another hour to see her. Um, so he got to visit her for a little while, and then we drove an hour home. And then I still had to do grocery shopping and dishes and the other stuff that I'd been putting up. So um, I'm finally getting caught up. An update from last week. I finally, after being more than a month since I left my previous job, I finally got the box here to send all of the equipment back to them. So I got that packaged up and sent out this again the same day. And then the next day or so, I got my box of personal belongings from my desk. Not real thrilled with the fact that the bottom of the box, was open. The bottom of the box was, the corner of the box, I should say, was split open about a good 3 inches. That, my pictures were in there and hadn't fallen out or anything, which was the biggest piece, really, of what I wanted, because the pictures of my husband are not replaceable. They don't exist anywhere else, so if I lose them, they're gone forever. But they packaged up everything and it did come back to me, so I'm happy about that. It took long enough, but it was taken care of. Other good news. For this past month, I had been working for my new company through a temp agency. As of Wednesday, which is the 4th, I will be an employee of the company. So that's great because that means benefits. All right, health insurance, life insurance, dental, retirement plan. I need to go to the chiropractor. My back has been hurting so bad lately. I've been toughing it out this past month, knowing that once I get on the insurance, I'll be able to go and see a chiropractor or a doctor and that taken care of. It's been a process to find some good shoes, but I finally did, I think, find a pair that'll work. I sure hope so, because I was getting so, by the end of the night, I could barely walk. I mean, and even this morning, even after not wearing my other shoes for 2 days, I still woke up and my feet hurt. So, and I know, just listening to me kind of vent about all of that, but that's just part of my life. So, as you guys know, a couple of weeks ago was our wedding anniversary. And I said that nobody in my family had even sent anything to me about it. My aunt in Colorado did send a card. She is the only person who did. A few friends acknowledged it. My immediate family did not. Well, I was out with my mom and brother the other day, and I said, I know my relationship situation right now is unconventional and you don't understand it, but it would have been nice to just hear happy anniversary. And that hurt my feelings. And I didn't go on and on about it. I just said my piece, and my brother said, well, I didn't even know, which, I understand he didn't really know, but my mom did, and she's heard me talking about it for the last few weeks and still didn't say anything. So I did let her know that I was disappointed. And I don't think they really meant to hurt my feelings, but it happened. And, I don't expect most people to understand. I don't expect most people to be supportive, but it would be nice to just hear happy anniversary, because it's a big deal to me. While we were at our visit yesterday, we were kind of, we just talk about whatever, and we kind of talked a little bit about when he comes home, and I said, well, I might change my mind because, I haven't seen like the ugly side of you yet, as far as any of the, the negatives that, eventually you see things about people that, annoy you or irritate you or drive you crazy. And he's like, I don't think I have a bad side anymore, because he used to get into some trouble and things, and, and I just teased him, and he said, yeah, well, like, what if you leave your dirty underwear laying around the house, or, or maybe you're a big baby when you're sick, or, and he said, well, when I come home, my job is going to be your trophy husband. And I thought that was kind of cute. At the same time, I was like, no, because I've been running this house for 2 people on a single income for a long time, and I'm not going to support 3 people on 1 income. It's just not going to happen. Although I kind of am supporting 3 people because I take care of him anyway. But I'm not going to continue doing that on a single income. It's ridiculous, with, rent and housing prices being where they're at, and, wages not being what they could be. It's hard to make ends meet with 1 income. And I'm fortunate that, I'm able to work hard so I can. My home is a humble home, but it's our home and I love it here. So I haven't been getting a lot of watch lately, and I haven't been getting a lot of questions. So I'm a little disappointed. I don't really know, what kind of things to talk about, because not getting a lot of response. I do have a couple of female friends now who have done some time. And so it is possible that I could answer or get some information from them if you're interested. For right now, I guess it's just kind of an update on the past week. I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, my car. do have my car back again. And I picked it up, I guess, on Thursday. And from what the mechanics told me this time, is that what they discovered was actually a leak in the reservoir tank for the coolant. So they didn't catch this during the other pressure tests that they did on the cooling system, because they did it with the engine cold. And the plastic of the reservoir, contracts when it's cold. So what they had done is they took it out, they drove it around, they came back, and they pressure tested the engine when it was warm. And the plastic expands, and then it kind of keeps spewing out of the crack. So they did eat the cost on that, which, as having brought it in so far 8 times for the same coolant leak, I feel is reasonable. This is a huge inconvenience to me, and I'm pretty sure I made my displeasure known. I said I don't like coming in and being like this, but I need to have a reliable vehicle. I need to know that I can leave town and not have to worry about it breaking down or exploding or something. So I'm going to keep a close eye on things. Hopefully this is the end of it and it's finally fixed. If not, I guess I'll be finding a new mechanic, because I'm tired of this. I'm really tired of it. I'm not going to say anything bad, negative about them right now, but I've always had a very serious distrust for mechanics because of being taken advantage of, and if I feel like they think you're a woman, you're stupid. And I shouldn't have to put up with this. Anyway, I hope that everybody has a good week. Hopefully I get some comments. Please think of any questions or topics that you'd like to know more about. List them below in the comment section. If you have, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and give me a like. Please hit subscribe, and also click on that bell icon so you're notified of new videos. I do want to quickly just give one more shout out to my best friend in the world, Jason, and his wife, Renita. They just celebrated their 19th wedding anniversary last week, so congratulations, you guys. I'm really happy for you. In this day and age of divorce, staying married for 19 years is a huge, huge deal, so congratulations. And I will see you again next week. I plan to keep things a lot more low-key next weekend for sure. I don't have a visit scheduled. I'm not going to make any major plans. I'm just going to try and keep things low-key so I can, get some kind of a video out for you guys. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you again next time.